Welcome back, guys. This is Nick up here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee, and today we're going to do a little walk around on a 1964 Corvette. This one's got a 327 under the hood. No power steering on this car, but they're already light from factory, so I went ahead and opened the top part back there and the hood so I'm not fumbling around my camera. It's got a nice pretty top on it, practically new. You can see the detailed photos on the top up and on the car at maplemotors.com. Make sure you check that out. You can see the seals around that are in good shape too. I post classic cars almost every day, so be sure to hit that subscribe button and join the channel. I do have financing, I do have shipping available at maplemotors.com. We're gonna get started here. I like to point out all the flaws I can find on the cars in our inventory. We're also doing a test drive right in the middle of it right now, so be sure to check that out the last 30 seconds of this video. See, the tires are in pretty good shape on this. We're going to run down the lower portion here. I noticed a little crack in the paint there. There's also a little bit of a crack here coming down the lower portion. You got a few chips, a couple chips there as well on the inside of the jam. You got a crack right there in the middle of the door. Lots of little chips down here where people kick getting in and out of the car. Then off in this corner here, got some cracking and chipping going on as well. I'm zooming in on all this stuff so you can see it. Now we're gonna come back to midsection. See, there's some blemishes back here. Going nice and slow. Trying to get close too. A little discoloration right here on the inside of the jam. A crack right there. We will be trying these headlights out as well to see if they work after I get it started. Okay. Heading on around to the back side of the car. Back bumpers are in pretty good shape. There is some imperfections. You got that little spot on top. Right there under the light. Dual exhaust out the back. There's a chip right here. See a bit of a paint line where they've painted right back through here. They blended it pretty good, but you can definitely see the difference. Let's see if I can get you close. Chip right there. On this top, lots of old paint, so it's cracking. Hopefully it's popping up the video. We're gonna do the same thing, come down this side here. Some cracking going on back here around the back wheel and the fender. Some scratches on the lower trim. Some marks on the jam there. A few chips along that fender. Coming around the front end though, lots of road chips. See them on the headlights. Coming back down the midsection here. Touch up marks. Some in the middle of the door. All right. Just kind of checking the interior out real well. I think it's time to start her up here. Lines up really well. Opening the door. Door panel's in good shape. Weather stripping looks pretty good around it. Of course, it's fiberglass. You got some chips on the inside here. Go ahead, place your bets. Do you think this horn works? Little funny story on this horn. Might as well just tell you, it's not gonna work. It was working. I was driving it over here. I didn't have the camera recording. And it just started going. I'm talking going. It did not cut off. So I unplugged it because I couldn't get it to stop going. This right here doesn't have a spring in it, and that may be the culprit. But yeah, the horn does work, but I haven't unplugged up there right now because it would not cut off. Let's go ahead and start it. So our temperature gauge is coming up. Oil pressure is working. Tack is working as well. Showed 52,000 miles on the dash. Hard to stand behind that. At a 64 model. The gas gauge does work. We'll try the wipers. The wiper switch is kind of finicky. If you push that button in, it'll just keep going. I learned that in the start of the test drive video that it was working. So blower motor is working. I'm actually getting some heat on me right now because it's 35 and I'm driving around with the top down. Radio, just barely turn the knob at first, otherwise it'll blast you out. There we go. Jumps up there pretty quick, like that. Sensitive radio, but it does work. And the clock works as well. Motor's nice and quiet. Aluminum radiator under here. I'll show you on this. It may still be honking if I plug it up. No? It's not right now, but it will work. I'll say that and then it don't work. It was honking on me like crazy. Let's just say that's an issue. It's gonna have to be tackled, but I'm gonna unplug it for now so that I'm not scaring people driving down the road. Exhaust is wrapped down there. Shut this hood down, see how it lines up. Shuts pretty easy. Okay guys, we're gonna get some undercarriage shots now and then we'll get back to the test drive. Be sure to check maplemotors.com for close to 100 detailed pictures, wheels, tires, parts, and accessories. You can also see undercarriage shots on my test drive video. Let's look under this one. Then we'll try those headlights. Alright guys, let's go ahead and check these headlights out. I'll turn turn signals on, see what's working, see what's not. So left turn signal and headlights, and these actually have a switch for the headlights to come up and down. Coming up. A little bit slow, but most of these are. It's almost there. All right. Doesn't look like that turn signal's working. We'll try the other one. The switch kind of feels weak. So I don't know, maybe in the switch here. It's actually turning the column. Yeah, it's not cutting on. So I think our switch may be bad on the turn signals. Got our running lights, but no blinkers back here. Okay. All right guys, I appreciate you watching. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I'll post more videos throughout the week. We do have those detailed pictures. I do have finance and I do have shipping available. Just be sure to check out maplemotors.com. That way you can get hooked up. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. There's also a test drive video of this that we're gonna put up. It's gonna be the last 30 seconds of this one. Get you taken care of. We do that with every car on the car lot. We update every Monday too. We're about to put out a walk of some of the new cars that we just got in this week. You can check out some of the previous walks on here on the channel too. Okay guys, I want to thank y'all for watching. We'll get back to this test drive. See y'all later.